Hi, the movie's recapped here. If you're new here, then subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon for new videos update. Let's start with today's video. Akash Saraf, who is on the rise as a pianist and lives in Pune, has admitted that he has pretended to be blind in order to hone his skills. While he was crossing the street, Sophie accidentally knocked him down. She takes care of Akash, and soon after, the two of them start an intimate relationship with one another. After being wowed by Akash's performance, Sophie secures a gig for him at the restaurant owned by her father. While Akash is eating at the diner, a veteran actor named Pramod Sinha sees him and decides to invite him to perform at the celebration of his wedding anniversary. When Akash gets to the Sinha's apartment, Pramod's wife, Simi, is the one to open the door for him. Simi is under the impression that Akash suffers from blindness, so she lets him play the piano. Akash notices that Pramod's body is nearby, but he pretends not to notice it and continues to play. He also notices that Simi's lover, Manohar, is hiding in the bathroom. Akash continues to play. While Akash plays, Simi and Manohar thoroughly clean the body before placing it in a suitcase. Akash makes an effort to file a report with the authorities regarding the murder, but he learns that Manohar is a police inspector. Simi, meanwhile, overhears her elderly neighbor Mrs. DSA discussing the murder of Pramod with a police officer. Mrs. DSA is next door. In later events, Simi is revealed to have been the murderer of Mrs. DSA by pushing her off the ledge of their apartment. Although Akash witnesses the murder, he is compelled to maintain the appearance that he is blind. Later on, when Simi brings poisonous offerings for him after her husband's last rites and pulls out a gun, Akash admits that he feigned blindness as an experiment to help improve his piano playing. Simi's husband passed away recently. She gives him some drugs, but he maintains that he will go to London and that he will keep Simi's secret. Sophie is led to believe that her friend Akash is unable to see, so the child of a neighbor records a video of Akash using his full vision and shows it to her. Simi prepares the scene so that it appears as though she and Akash are having sexual relations just as she arrives. Sophie walks away from Akash, both enraged and brokenhearted. When he comes to, he discovers that the drug Simi gave him has rendered him unable to see properly. Manohar travels to Akash's house in order to execute his murderous plan. Akash only just manages to get away, but after colliding with a telephone pole, he passes out. In the middle of an illegal organ harvesting clinic, Akash comes to. When Akash reveals that he has information that will make them millions of dollars, Dr. Swami and his assistants, Murli and Saku, make the decision to spare Akash. They kidnap Simi, act out a scene in which she commits suicide, and then blackmail Manohar. However, Murli and Saku play a cruel trick on Akash by betraying him to Simi in order to carry out their plan to steal the money for themselves. Manohar kills Murli with a gunshot, but he then finds himself trapped in an elevator and shoots and kills himself by accident. It turns out that the money was fake all along. Akash is able to free himself with Simi's assistance, and then he takes off Simi's blindfold. While he is struggling to get away, Simi manages to free herself and launch an assault on her captor. Simi is knocked unconscious after a short fight between Dr. Swami and Akash, after which they tie her up in the trunk of a car and flee the scene. Dr. Swami reveals that Simi has a rare blood type and that her organs would sell for millions of dollars. He also plans to use her corneas to restore Akash's sight. Both of these revelations are made by Dr. Swami. When Simi comes to consciousness in the car boot and starts making noise, Dr. Swami stops the car in an attempt to kill her. However, she is able to overcome him and seize control of the steering wheel. Because Akash believes that Dr. Swami is still behind the wheel, he tries to convince him to let Simi go. After dropping Akash off, she makes an attempt to run him over. Simi is unable to regain control of the vehicle and crashes, resulting in her death. A nearby hunter was attempting to kill a hare, but missed, which caused the hare to jump and hit the windshield. At a concert held in Krakow, Poland, 2 years later, Sophie encounters Akash, who appears to have retained his blindness. After Akash has finished telling Sophie everything that happened, Sophie tells him that he should have taken Dr. Swami up on his offer to restore his sight in exchange for a portion of the $10 million reward money. After a while, when Akash is out and about, he pulls out his cane and uses it to move a can that is in his way. Thanks for watching this video. Please don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Also share with your friends. Thank you. Love you. Bye bye. See you in next video.